Hello Scorpio, nice to see you here. This is a general reading for Scorpio for the month of October 2021. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. As you can see, Gemini, I almost said Gemini. Scorpio, the setting has changed. The other setting, the other spot that I have there is now much further away. And you'll see it pop up from time to time, but I'm in a new space, which feels really good. Also changing up just how we enter the readings with using the Denise Linn Sacred Traveler deck to get a little direction for the readings. So let's see what we have here coming up from Denise Linn's deck. Grounding. This is exactly the same card that came up for Gemini, which I said. So there's something here about Gemini, which is go deep, explore your roots. There we go. There's a clear message here for you, and something in the Gemini reading may surface that is relative to you as well. Wow, that's amazing. So the key here is about grounding yourself and exploring that, getting some time for you. Okay, so I've already meditated on your cards and done a pre-shuffle, so we're just ready to go here, Scorpio. So let's see where it goes. Underlying energy for the reading is the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands, a card of victory, beautiful, and the Seven of Pentacles. I see here that you have, there's the King of Wands underneath there too. You have sown some seeds, absolutely, and you're feeling really good. Feeling like you've worked your tail off is what I'm hearing. You've worked your tail off, and you're enjoying at this time some level of that independence and the fruit of your labors. Independence is the key one there. We have the Ace of Wands coming up in your recent past. The Nine of Swords coming up in your recent past. I believe Gemini had that one as well. And then the Five of Cups. So clearly there's a new beginning here, perhaps before or after you had a moment of anxiety and some regret. There was some bumpy road there, absolutely. Moving into your present, we have the King of Swords. Wow, the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. And then the Page of Pentacles. So see here, the inability to work with someone here is really clear. Perhaps it's just you wanting to be independent and of a particular situation. But you're in your head, and someone here is in their head, and using a line of thought that is going to be productive for you. And I see some research here with the Page of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups coming up here in your future. The Sun card, beautiful to see. And then the Page of Swords. So you have a couple pages so far here indicating that you could be watching someone online, or they you, and or just that research. You're exploring options is what I'm hearing. You may be bored with the status quo. So let's clarify. Let's clarify first this Ace of Wands for you, Scorpio. Find out more about that. Clarifying this Ace of Wands. Clarifying the 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 Ace of Wands. Whoops, that's way too many, goodness. Clarifying the Ace of Scorpio. I guess I'm going to take that one, actually. No? Okay, one more. Okay, two more. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups is showing up here again in your past. So brand new beginning, passionate new beginning. You seem to have moved out of a cycle of feeling regret or loss of some kind. You're looking for the truth, kind of holding steadfast. There's a stubbornness inherent in this, definitely a stubbornness to be looking at some loss. But what you're looking for here, what you were looking for here was a new beginning, and looking for the truth of where you're headed, given your past. So let's continue. We have the Five of Wands under here. Could be that there's arguments in your past, in your recent past, that is where that regret is coming from. That sense of sadness. The Nine of Swords coming up next. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords for Scorpio. Clarifying the Nine of Swords for Scorpio. Clarifying the Nine of Swords. Okay, we have the Star card, the Magician, wow, and the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Nine of Swords. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about patience and sowing some seeds of patience. I think you've manifested some opportunities here. You've healed, you had some anxiety about whatever it was that you were trying to manifest. Just the anxiety of not really knowing, are they really going to take? Is this really going to be okay? But you seem to have manifested a start to something and moved forward with it. There's some healing that came from, the regrets of how your path went before that, or the people involved, or some kind of conflict. But you're on a new path. I see that because you have the Wheel here in your past, and you have the Magician, which is, just you pretty much have everything that you need. Well, not pretty much. When the Magician appears, it's an indication that you have everything that you need to proceed, and so you did. That's what I see here. You're carefully working on your craft. I think you got very inspired. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Whoops. Okay. Clarifying the Five of Cups for Scorpio. Clarifying the Five of Cups. What do I see here? Something here? Yeah, I do see this. Okay. Yeah, already an upright one. There's the Three of Pentacles underneath here. So you have the Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands, clarifying the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, again, a sense of regret, some loss, that kind of a thing. This is in your past position. This could be a round of friendship. You have a union here with all good things in a happy home with the Three of Cups here. But there seems to be some dissatisfaction for whatever reason, and the dissatisfaction seems to be from some kind of behavior on your part, either in an argument, because the Five of Wands came up, that you haven't really let go of, at least at this point in your recent past. You had not let go of that, and you're just kind of stewing about something that was said or done. That's all. It doesn't seem really heavy. It just seems that it's not heavy, but it is important or potent. So, and there's the Three of Pentacles, talking about working with others. So, and there's two threes there. So let's, there's a triangulation is what I'm hearing, a triangulation there. Clarifying the King of Swords. Oh, and we have three right there. This is in your present position. We have the King of Wands and the Lover's card, and then the Eight of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords. The King of Swords, this is a card of Aquarius. So far you have Aquarius twice. You have the card of Aries, and you have an Aries here as well. Aries, Leo, or Sag. And who else do we have? At a quick glance, the Leo is here. So you have here the King of Swords. This is a person who is, figures things out logically and rationally, kind of keeps the heart space out of it. This could be someone whom you have a really loving connection with. There's someone here, either this King, I should say, either the King of Swords or the King of Wands that you have a loving connection to here. But you're walking away from somebody here. The Eight of Cups is here to indicate a walking away from someone, some situation, making a choice between two people, two situations, two dynamics. You've made a choice, or you're in the midst of making that at this time. You have the Page of Pentacles underneath, which is present already here. So that's an indication of doing research, and this could be career related because you've had the Three of Pentacles coming up here on the last go round, and then now we're going to clarify the Three of Pentacles, which is in reverse, which showed up in reverse here. This is in the heart of your reading. Okay. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles for Scorpio. Okay, so you now have a pair on the board. You have the Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment card coming up to clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the inability to work with others, with specific people, not being able to speak up. That's coming up really clearly. My throat just closed right up. There's the Seven of Cups, indicating a lot of choice. And this has been going on for some time. There could be something specific. Could be a situational kind of thing where there's a decision that needs to be made, and you're not in agreement with it, and so you're not able to kind of work this out. You're just not able to. And it's been lingering for a while. It's coming back up for you to address it once again, whatever that is. I see a visionary in here, an entrepreneurial spirit, as I did with the King of Wands here. This could be between two people, a couple who aren't seeing eye to eye on a situation, and it's come up before. And then we have the Hanged Man here that's talking about, and this is in the heart of your reading, so two major arcana in the heart of the reading is significant. It's come up before, and it needs some perspective. Somebody here has to get perspective, and I feel like it's you that is looking for perspective on this. You need this, you want this, you're actively looking for perspective on it. So let's move to the Page of Pentacles. This one. Looking for the Page of Pentacles, clarification on the Page of Pentacles for Scorpio. Clarification on the Page of Pentacles for Scorpio. Okay, that just is like aching in my hand there. Okay. So we have the Moon card, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles clarifying the page. As I say, I feel like you're doing some kind of research, and that could just be for self-healing or self-growth, just for your own growth, or it could be whatever the situation is that needs for two people or more to come together on, that you're researching that. There's some fear and doubt, possibly illusion, that is entering into this situation. Perhaps you're just looking for where you could be seeing things with rose-colored glasses, or not just trying to see through your own illusion. I think you're listening to your inner guidance here with the High Priestess here, and you're keeping things to yourself as well. You're keeping how you're seeing things to yourself, because you're not quite clear yet. You're not seeing what you need to see, is what I'm hearing. You're looking for perspective, and you're kind of moving in and out of some self-doubt here, and looking internally for guidance, the best thing you can do, as you well know, Scorpio. And with the presence of the Two of Pentacles here, that is a choice. There's a choice here that showed up with the Lovers as well. So there's a choice, but you're juggling many options or things. I think we had the Seven of Cups coming up here, and there's the Tower card indicating that this is either it could be something subtle like an epiphany, or it could be something that you fear is going to erupt should you either make a decision or continue on the path that you are. So you're kind of trying to get ahead of that. The Four of Cups, clarifying the Four of Cups. Clarifying the Four of Cups for Scorpio. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. Three people right there. Potential people with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is kind of listless, bored. The presence here, this is a card of Aries with the Emperor. So we have here a potential Aries who is, this is can be called the Knight of Wands, can be called the player of the deck. So it could be someone who is coming in and out of your reality, wanting to control the situation, and you're just sort of like, nah, you know, whatever that is, you're not really paying much attention to it. We have the Queen of Cups here. This could be, it can be a mother figure, but it's someone who, and it could be you, Scorpio. It's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person, but I think you're looking for your own sense of self in this scenario, at this point, and this is in your near future now. You may be, I'm getting the thing again with can't speak up. It's difficult to speak up. Perhaps this person is quite controlling. Certainly if it's an emperor. The emperor is, you know, one of the beautiful things about the emperor is that he or she create foundations for others to, just does a lot of foundational work, you know, sets things in place. It's about rules, regulations, and creating structure underneath, not just for themselves, but for their kingdom. So that's a beautiful thing, but that can lead them to a lot of control and be domineering and not open for suggestions. So he's really looking at me right there. And this mix here is of the Queen of Cups with the Emperor. That just seems like in a position here of you may be wanting to get control. But I feel like I'm still feeling here with the Knight of Cups, or sorry, the Knight of Wands, that this is just, if there's any control coming from this person, it's kind of here and there. It's not constant, but it's there. It's heavily opinionated. And I think you're in a Four of Cups kind of way. You're just going with, you're looking back at maybe how things used to be, or just kind of bored with the situation and turning inward, which is good, See what's underneath there? Yeah, it's creating, there's some conflict around you, clearly. There's some conflict and some control mongering, but it doesn't feel like it's super heavy or anything, or going to create issues. Well, I feel like it is kind of creating an issue for you, but I mean heavy, big issues. So let's clarify the Sun. Clarifying the Sun. Can I see something there? Nope. Clarifying the Sun. Clarifying the Sun for Scorpio. Clarifying the Sun. Okay. So we have the Temperance card, the Eight of Wands, and the World card to clarify the Sun card. So that's a beautiful combination. You've gotten clear. There's some point in your near future here where you get very clear and you communicate that clarity, and it helps to really close this out. The clarity, I believe, is coming from the inner guidance, the fact that you're listening to your inner guidance here at this time is going to bring you to a point where you're able to close out via communication. You get really clear, and it just sort of like the Sun is washing over this aspect to the reading. Absolutely there. We have the Ace of Swords, which is an indication of just speaking your truth. You're able to speak your truth in the near future, communicate that, and close out some cycle of conflict. Okay, we're moving to your final outcome, which is the Page of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Swords for Scorpio. Clarifying the Page of Swords for Scorpio. Clarifying the Page of Swords for Scorpio. Clarifying the Page of Swords. Okay, there we go. So we have I almost said Goddess, the Empress, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the page. So you're either watching someone or someone's watching you. You're getting some interpretation here of someone who is confident and comfortable with themselves and has some victory in life. And it's kind of creating something where you feel lesser than for some of you. Or there's a person on the outside who is looking in thinking you're just the cat's meow and you've got, got Empress kind of quality about you. You're comfortable with yourself. Your sensuality is peaking. You're just, really in a wonderful glowing place, and that they don't feel enough. But regardless of that, I feel like that you're in a place of victory. You have the Six of Wands is coming up twice, and this is in your final outcome. So regardless of which side that's coming on, any feelings that I think that you're having of not being enough or not having enough, that being left out in the cold, that's going away. Your final outcome is clear about that. You're going to triumph over that and come back into your natural self, which is Empress quality. So a really beautiful finish to the outcome there. And there's the Seven of Wands, which, in this state here, I can see that you're there's a resistance to allowing for that. There's a resistance to allowing for that, but I still don't feel that there's any that's a big thing. There's a resistance, but it's not an ending. It's not a going backwards, is what I'm trying to say. So now we're going to move to the Wisdom of the Oracle and get a card for you, Scorpio. I get some advice for Scorpio. What messages do you have for Scorpio for October? Okay, wow. Beautiful. Talk about victory. This is like Six of Wands, and now new life. I mean, look at the exuberance in that card. Kind of says all that there is. You're waking up and walking into a new life here. This is a 39. Where we go here. Yeah, things are looking pretty darn good where you're headed there, Scorpio. Okay, new life, birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air. Love that. Life renewing itself. Life renewing itself. Oh, that's beautiful phrasing. So you're walking into a victorious ending here. The path that you're on, you're listening to your inner guidance. Please do get some grounding here. Again, go deep, explore your roots. Understand what it is that you're looking for and hold to that and stay grounded in it. Don't let your any fears or self-doubt or anything like that get in the way. And I feel like you're doing that anyway. You have guidance here coming from within and above. So that's a pretty good ending to this wonderful reading, Scorpio. I hope this is helpful. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you down the road a little bit. So take care. Bye.